There's definitely a chance of that. We have to remember that Hamas is a proxy. Hamas is an arm of the Ayatollahs in Iran. And Iran has many proxy groups throughout the Middle East, such as Hezbollah in Lebanon, which has been attacking Israel, the Houthis in Yemen, who also fired rockets at Israel. And the Iranians also support various militias in Syria and Iraq, which have been attacking American troops there too. So it seems pretty clear that Iran is very interested in escalating things. And where that will lead, we don't know. But one thing is clear, and we need to remember this. This is not a war that Israel chose. Hamas invaded Israel on October the 7th, and they carried out the largest massacre of Jews in a single day since the Holocaust. And the barbarity, the atrocities that they committed, whether it was gang raping women, beheading infants, burning alive entire Jewish families, kidnapping children and Holocaust survivors and taking them back to Gaza. This is not something that any country in the world would tolerate, and neither will Israel. Very simply, Hamas is the Islamic version of the ustashva. Hamas is, like Al Qaeda, like the Islamic State, a threat and a danger to civilization. And just like the ustashva and Al Qaeda and the Islamic State had to be destroyed, so too will Hamas. Well, Hamas bears full responsibility for every death on both sides because Hamas is the one that started this war. Hamas is the one that uses Palestinians in Gaza as human shields. Hamas is the one that maintains its offices and headquarters in hospitals and schools. So any damage or destruction that takes place is fully on Hamas. It is their responsibility. And at a time when Israel is still mourning and burying 1,400 people who were slaughtered, um, calls for a ceasefire have no place in the conversation. To call for a ceasefire now is effectively to say, let's leave Hamas in place so that they can rearm and kill more innocent people in the future. That is not going to happen. The only plausible ceasefire is for Israel to fire until Hamas ceases to exist. It will end when Hamas is eliminated and its terrorist infrastructure is completely destroyed. The Israeli government has been talking about a process that could take months, perhaps even longer. We have to remember that over the years, Hamas received billions of dollars in aid from abroad. And instead of using that money to improve the lives of Palestinians in Gaza, they spent the money on building rockets and hundreds of miles of underground tunnels, which they use to carry out attacks. So it will take time and patience to disrupt and dismantle Hamas's infrastructure in the area. And as we discussed earlier, at the same time, we need to keep our eyes open on other possible fronts because it's very possible that Iran and its allies will seek to turn this war into a multi-front, perhaps even a regional battle, which would have repercussions across the globe. So we have to march forward with faith in God and with confidence in the justness of our cause. And I'm confident that with God's help, Israel is going to win this war. Hamas may have started the war, but Israel is going to finish it.